Hello everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building in Henford on Bagley again, and that's the world that came with the new expansion pack Cottage Living. And yeah, so we are building a farm today, and it's a really small farm, I would say, because there is only space for some chickens and also for a cow or a llama. You can decide whatever you want to have here in the shed I placed down. And I also added a little barn. And inside of the barn I created this wedding thing. I don't know, so your Sims can get married there, I think. And I thought that's quite a cute idea, and you can just renovate that when you don't want to have any wedding ceremonies here or whatever. You could also use this as a honeymoon or like a honeymoon rental, like a rental lot. Yes, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. Yeah, for a rental lot for like after your honeymoon or whatever you want. I don't know, do whatever you want with that lot. I just was in the mood to create a little wedding thing because we got that new wedding arch and I think that's beautiful and I definitely wanted to use it, and I also wanted to create a barn, so I combined those two things. So there is space for I think 4 Sims in total. Yes, so 2 parents and also for 2 kids. They share a room, so I placed down a bunk bed in one of the rooms. There are 2 bathrooms and there's also space for a dog, so a lot of pets can have place here. So yeah, there are I think not really any of those like gardening things we got with the new pack. I only placed down 2 plant boxes like in the front of the house where your Sims can grow something, and I think that's it basically. And yeah, so here I am doing the barn and I think it turned out beautiful. You could see I'm using those debug doors that we got with the new pack, and I think it's amazing that we got doors with the new pack in the debug menu because you can use them so like you can do so many things with that, and I decided to use them here as like the doors of the barn. And yeah, and then I lowered the archway that we got from, I think it's base game, but it's for the highest wall height, and I just lowered that into the ground so that it fits from the size, and that's basically all I did there. And yeah, so now I'm working a little bit more on the shape from the house itself. And yeah, so here I've added this fence, which I think is adorable from the new pack, and just a little bump out on the side because I thought it's kind of too, like, there's something missing. It was too plain and I didn't want to add those windows over and over again, even though those windows are just beautiful and I love those windows. They are just gorgeous. The shutters on them is just, yeah, I love those windows. I think I will definitely overuse them for every single cottage that I'm building, but I think that's okay because they are just beautiful. Yeah, anyways, now I am I'm creating a little backyard area I think now, but first I'm adding some roof trims. Yes, not roof trims. Wait, how are they called? Those you know, those lines on the wall. Yeah, I created them. I forgot about the name again. I know the name, but I forgot about it right now. Doesn't matter, you know maybe what I mean. Maybe you don't, but it doesn't. It's not that important anyway. So now I'm working on the little barn, and yeah, I created some spandrels there. The ones, I think they are from, what pack was it? Seasons, yes. And yeah, just added some details in there, and now I'm actually working on the backyard. Yes, so here's the little chicken coop that I've added there, and I think it's super cute and super adorable, and I really do like this tiny little backyard that I created there. And here I tried to place down the shed inside of the barn because that was my initial thought, that I could, like, I don't know, place the barn there, but it didn't work out. Like, I don't know, it looked weird, and yeah. But I'm definitely like looking into some options how to use the barn differently, that it's just not this, because I don't like that it looks the same everywhere, you know. You can just like, you can change the swatches from the barn, but they will still have the same shape and everything, and I really want to customize them a little bit more, but I have to look into that a little bit and try out some stuff, and I just didn't have the time to do that yet, but hopefully I will be able to do that soon. Yes, so now I'm already doing the landscaping, and yeah, you know that this is my most favorite part, I think. Just adding a bunch of trees, because those trees we got with the expansion pack, the debug trees, they are so beautiful. I love them here, and those plants that we got. I think it's sad that they are a debug and not in the normal build and buy, but it's okay because we still have access to them and we can use them, and I think that's the main, yeah, that's the main focus, and that's the main, like, you know, so I'm happy with those plants. I'm glad we got them, and that's it. So yeah, I'm just adding them everywhere, and yeah, oh, and also those plants, yes, so we got them as well, the yellow ones. Yeah, the landscaping here is a little bit wilder, I would say, so I didn't limit it myself on a certain number of plants. I don't know, I'm just adding some rocks now, and I think then I'm finished with that, and I actually don't know what I'm doing after that. Maybe I'm creating the pathway and doing some terrain paint, or I still have to do the barn. Oh yeah, I'm adding those fairy lights. We got those fairy lights in the debug menu as well, and I think they are just super adorable, and that's why I always use them. And yeah, at one point I wanted to give them a car, but there was just no place for that anymore, so I deleted the car at one point. So if you're wondering why there's a car like bouncing back and forth, that's why. Yeah, but now I'm just using those debug stones for a little pathway. Yeah, it's just around the house, so just to make it a little bit more detailed and look nicer, and yeah, because I really like how this house turned out actually, so I hope you like it too, and if you do, then you can give it a thumbs up this video, because that would help me out. So now that I'm speaking of it, I can already like say that in the middle of the video, I think, because if you like my videos, this will help me and I would appreciate that. So yeah. So back to the build, I'm just adding lamps everywhere, and I love the lamps we got with the new pack. They look adorable, and I think for cottages, or like for farms at least, they are really nice. I really like them. Oh, and I'm also adding this little bunny trunk because it's amazing, and the bunnies are just super cute. Like, they are adorable, and just a bench here underneath the tree because I just think it's super cozy to sit there and enjoy a cup of coffee or anything. And yeah, so I also added this flower thingy from the country kitchen kit. I love the country kitchen kit. I think it goes so perfect with that one together. Like, yeah, it's just perfect, I think. And yeah, so this house here is also not pack restricted at all. But I'm planning on doing a pack restricted build, but I'm not sure if I'm like just with cottage living in base game, but I'm not sure if I'm like, if I really gonna do that. I think I will try that out, and if I'm happy with it, then okay. But like, I don't want to make any promises. So yeah, but that's something I've been thinking about. But I'm also still wanting to do a base game, not base game. Wait, yeah, a starter farm or anything like that. But I still have to do that as well. I don't know. At the moment, I'm not stressed anymore or anything. I'm just really relaxed actually. Because like, since I changed my upload days, it's really like, it was such a relief for me, and I'm starting to really have fun with building, and like, I also had fun before with building, but now I finally have more time for everything, and I really like that. And yeah, so that was definitely a good decision for me. And I think when I have the time to do that differently, I will definitely like change my schedule a little bit again. But for now, I will keep it like that. Just videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And yeah, I think this will go great for me and nice. So I will be able to manage that without any stress. So yeah, now I'm working on the barn, and I think it came out really cute. So I will change the flooring later on. I think I will delete the floor actually and just use some dirt and sand. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And you can see this wedding arch there, and it came with the new pack as well, and I think it's just beautiful. yeah. So I'm also adding a couple of those like hay seating things so that your Sims can sit there and watch the ceremony. I hope this actually works. Like, I'm actually at the moment, I'm not sure if did I playtested the whole build? I'm not sure. I'm gonna do that before I uploaded it to the gallery because I don't remember at the moment. But like, yeah, okay, I will playtest that everything before I will upload it because I forgot about that barn here, I think. But anyways, I'm just adding a lot of details and like a lot of clutter from the new pack. And oh yeah, those it's actually a rug that came with City Living, I think. And yeah, I'm using that here because I think it suits really well. Also, 2 little picnic baskets and the hearts that I'm using, which are inside of the inside the wedding arch or like at the wall behind it, they are from Outdoor Retreat, and I thought they were just perfect here. They were just like the perfect item to use in that, like, you know, on that space there. I think that was perfect. Yeah. So now I am just fixing the little like greenery which was poking in everywhere and I didn't like that. And now I'm doing the interior. Yeah. And that was kind of weird, the interior, like not weird, but the way I did it, because I just started out with placing items everywhere, and yeah, so the floor plan kind of grow on me while I decorated. that's how I would call it, I think. So yeah, there is a dining table for 4 Sims, I think, and also a kitchen, which is actually not too small. It's pretty big, or like, okay, it's not big at all, but it's decent sized, I would say. And the living room area, like the little seating area there, is also really cozy, I think, and I absolutely love it that I could use this, how would you say that, you know, this seating, like the couch from Cats and Dogs, and it is like in this triangular shaped a little bit, like, you know, the one in the corner there. And I'm super happy that I got to use that one, because normally I can't use them, because like you can only use them in those kinds of bump outs. Like any other way, they will most of the times look weird, or at least for me they look weird, so that's why I don't use them. I just use them in those kinds of areas, and yeah, I was just happy that I'm able to use it there. So yeah, and also that little gnome with the sunflowers everywhere. Isn't that adorable? I think it is. To me, it's just super adorable. I love that little gnome. It's just, I think it's so cute. Yeah, with that little mushroom next to it. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm also adding curtains everywhere, and they are from Cats and Dogs as well, because Cats and Dogs and Cottage Living, those are 2 packs which are just perfect for each other. I think they go so well together, so all the items, you can pair them perfectly. I absolutely adore that. And oh yeah, and also adding this little lamp here from Outer Retreat, or it's not little, like the stand-up lamp next to the chair there. I think it suits here pretty nice. Yeah, and now I'm cluttering up the couch table, the coffee table here, and yeah, I really do like how that turned out as well. I think the whole cottage here is really cozy, or I'm not sure if it's even a cottage. It's more like it is a tiny farm, but it's a small, like, it's not big. But I didn't like restrict it myself with any tiles or something like that. I just like built whatever I wanted. So I didn't want to restrict myself for this build. But now we are working on the kitchen a little bit more, and I am using the new kitchen that we got with the pack, with the cottage living pack. And I really do like the kitchen. I think it's gorgeous, especially that sink, because it just fits perfectly in the rest of the kitchen, and I absolutely love that. And here I'm just decorating the area here a little bit more with the fridge, and giving the pet, or like the dog. You could also have a cat living here. I just imagined a dog, so I didn't place on a litter box or a scratching tree or anything like that. But like, if you want something like that, just change that up. That won't be an issue at all. So yeah, yeah, now I'm just cluttering up the kitchen a little bit more, and I really love to use the new items we got because they are so beautiful, and we got so many nice clutter items. Like, do you see that thing in the corner there, which I don't know how it's called in English, and also those other things which I'm placing down on the shelf here, and I just love this pack. I think the pack I said that in my last couple of videos as well, but it is my most favorite pack, definitely. Yeah, so kitchen and living room and also dining room is finished, and we are working on the little hallway here. And yeah, it's not too big. I just placed down this dresser here, which is actually base game, but I think I'm gonna change the swatch of it later on. And also a mirror and this cute basket with the pillows and the blankets, which is just so cute. And yeah, a picture here, and I'm also adding this lighthouse lamp, which is from the cats and dogs pack as well. So I'm just cluttering up a little bit everything, and then I think, well, what am I going to do next? I think actually the bathroom. Yeah, so I kept both bathrooms in because they were just pretty fastly done, and yeah. So here I'm adding this a new bathtub that we got with the pack, and just a picture above it. And here I'm actually using the country kitchen because I think it's kind of suitable for bathrooms somehow. I don't know why, but the I don't know. The counters, they look a little bit bathroomish to me, so yeah, that's why I decided to use them there. And I'm just cluttering that up as well with some little items, and then we are going on to the other bathroom, I think. And here I'm adding a shower and also sink. I think I'm adding 2 sinks actually here, and this is also an ensuite to the master bedroom or to the parents' bedroom, so both the parents can brush their teeth simultaneously. Yay! Yeah, because I gave him 2 sinks, but yeah, the bathroom was not that special. It's just a normal bathroom. And yeah, I decided to place down the bunk bed there for the kids so that I don't forget about it, because I know myself and I know if I wouldn't have placed it down there, I would just make a normal kit here, like just a single kit, but I really wanted to use the bunk bed, so therefore I created it like that and decided to use the bunk bed. Yeah. And the parents' bedroom here, I actually really do like as well. I think the bed suits really nicely here, and also the wallpaper that I'm using everywhere, like in combination with the flooring, I think it fits together. It fits really nicely. And the wallpaper that I'm using actually is, I think, from, like, the wooden thing here is from Island Living, and the other one is from the new pack from Cottage Living. Yeah, I think the Sims teams, they have something with the living thing in their names. I think, let's say, Cottage Living, Eco Living, and I just had a third one now, which I like. Island Living, yes. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm doing the kids' room, and the kids' room is actually the last room that we are decorating. So I just gave them a bookshelf and a desk, and I think that's it. Just some items, clutter items and toys, stuff like that. Yeah. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up, because that helps me out actually. That really helps me. So if you do that, I would really appreciate that. And you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I would also really much appreciate that. It's really, yeah, it makes me really happy to see if you like decide to subscribe to my channel actually, because that's, I don't know, that makes me happy. Yeah. And you can download the build from the gallery. My ID is sunnysimsieyt, and you can find the tray files on my Patreon. And you can also find me over on Twitch, where I also stream 2 times a week on Wednesdays and Sundays, 9 p.m. CET. So I hope I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everyone.